Hello and welcome to the Restaurant Show right here on CW57. My name is Ryan Ashker. Make sure you stay tuned. We have some fantastic stuff here today. 1855 Saloon and Grill is going to stop by with a bevy of burgers, and we're also going to talk to Phyllis Good about her new cookbook, all about the crock pot, so you can cook all day long and go home and enjoy a nice meal. All that and much more. It's the Restaurant Show right here on CW57. Hello and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Right now we are very excited because we have an author of a brand new cookbook, Fix It and Forget It. The Slow Cooker Magic is here. Phyllis Good. This series has sold over 11 million copies. It's a New York Times bestseller. It's the Fix It, Forget It cookbook series. And in fact, we have Phyllis here with us today on the Restaurant Show. Phyllis, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Ryan. Great to be with you.
So tell us a little bit about your newest cookbook.
Well, as you said, they are all slow cooker recipes. It's called Fix It and Forget It Slow Cooker Magic, which is really, I think, the way you feel when you start eating food from a slow cooker and these recipes. And I have 550 amazing everyday recipes in the book. My commitment is to help people eat at home and to know exactly what they're feeding their families, but to do it in a way that recognizes the fact that we're all living very full, very busy, very chaotic lives. So who has time to think, let alone put together a grocery list, let alone cook? So keeping all of that in mind, these recipes take about 20-30 minutes to prepare. And each of the recipes, I tell you how long it takes to cook, but also how long to prepare, so you can sort of figure out what will work well for you. The other thing I would say is that if you've been letting your slow cooker sort of rest in the cupboard until wintertime, you're doing yourself a disservice, and I'd really recommend that you get it out and use it in the summertime. It's a perfect summertime appliance. You don't need to turn the oven on when you've turned your slow cooker on. So the house stays cool, or let's say you want to have a barbecue on the deck or in the patio. Take your slow cooker out there, put in your sides for whatever you're grilling. Baked beans are perfect in a slow cooker. And you've got the convenience of having it right there next to the table where you want to serve your guests.
That makes a lot of sense. That's something I normally wouldn't think of. You know, with me for the slow cooker, it's, you know, you use it in the winter when you're busy just to make a chili. You throw in some venison, other stuff you find sitting around the house, and that's pretty much it. But you have some really innovating recipes, as you shared with us, and over 500 of them, as you said. You're going to show a few of those to us today, correct?
Yeah. I'm making veggie lasagna. And I love to do this in the summertime because, as you see, well, first of all, I'm putting in some good, chunky, well-seasoned tomato sauce. And then I'm going to add to it some very fresh vegetables straight out of the garden, fresh sliced mushrooms. And if you've got children around the house, tell them to pull up a stool. They can help you layer in these ingredients. It's that simple. And the slow cooker is really quite child-friendly. There's no open flame. And add some spinach to it. If you've got broccoli, if you've got sliced carrots, maybe you've got a good red onion lying around, all of those are great candidates for going into this slow cooker. Then I add a little more tomato sauce. I want both that tomatoey, rich flavor, but there's another reason I want all this tomato sauce, and that is because I'm using uncooked lasagna noodles. And I love this because I don't need to mess up the pan. I don't need to spend those extra 20 minutes cooking them. I just break them so that they fit around the curve, through the middle, and around the outer edge. Don't worry if they don't fit perfectly and you've got a few gaps. It's all going to be taken care of as it cooks. Then I mix together risotto and, ricotta, some sliced mozzarella, sprinkle that over top, because in the end I'm going to flip this on, cook it for 5-6 hours, and when it's finished, you're going to have this kind of final result, a very gooey, oozy, cheesy, well-seasoned lasagna that has the nutrition of all these great garden vegetables that you've added. All done in the slow cooker, virtually fail-proof. These are very forgiving recipes.
That's fantastic. And you know we love our cheese here in Wisconsin, so that looks fantastic to us. Share with us a little bit. As I mentioned, you've sold over 11 million copies of this series. What do you think the reason these have been so successful around the world?
Well, I think it is because people still really do want to feed their families at home, but it takes such effort. Parents are both working, nobody gets home until 5, 6 o'clock. That's a really bad time to start a meal. People are hanging around the kitchen. They really say, Mom, I'm so hungry. Dad, when is this going to be ready? They're a little crabby. They know they have to go back to school. There's athletic school practice. There are music lessons, dance lessons, parents heading out to meetings. So how does this work? I find slow cookers being such a really helpful appliance. Fix the food the night before, fix it the morning of. Turn that cooker on when you leave the house. It cooks away for you while you're gone. Everyone walks in at the end of the day. It smells fabulous and the food is ready. The other thing is that the recipes all come from home cooks. We know they work. These are all people who are dealing with the same life situations as you are. And these are their favorite recipes. I've asked them, you know, what do you most want to make? What do your kids say? Please make that again. Then we send the recipes out to other home cooks to be tested. Because I want to know what the children say. I want to know what the neighbors and the friends say. We tweak those recipes. They go in the book. I add the prep time and the cooking time so you know exactly what you're biting off. And I try not to leave anything to chance because I didn't know how to cook when I first needed to. I didn't know enough to read most cookbooks. So I want to make it possible, no matter how much experience or how little you have, that you can use this book and feel as though you will be successful in the end.
And that's fantastic. And one thing I want to point out, you also have quick and easy. They're listed as quick and easy right in the cookbook. So if someone that's really on the go or wants a quick meal, they can make one of those quick and easy meals as well. And well, we're running out of time here. I know you're kind enough to send me my copy of your cookbook, but where can our viewers get a chance to pick this up?
Go to Amazon.com, put in Fix It and Forget It, Slow Cooker Magic, or many local retailers who sell books also carry it. So drop in, pick up a copy. We have it in paper. We also have it in plastic comb. They lie flat. Whatever is best for you, or think about that college student who's leaving and wants to do his or her own home cooking.
Fantastic. Phyllis, thank you so much for joining us here on the Restaurant Show today.
Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Phyllis Good, go pick it up. Fix It and Forget It, Slow Cooker Magic. I got my copy. Go get yours. We'll be back with more of the Restaurant Show in just a moment. Hello and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Right now I'm joined by my good friends Owen and Shirley from the 1855 Saloon and Grill. And as you can see today, we're talking about one of my favorite menu items in the world, burgers. And to start with, you guys have a fantastic deal on burgers so people can kind of try some of these huge varieties of things you have.
We do every Monday. We've done it for several years now. It's one of our most popular nights at the restaurant. It's our 2-for-1 burger night. Shirley, if you come out, what do you like to get?
My go-to is the barbecue burger. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Our burgers are 8-ounce burgers, and then we have lots of different varieties that you can get it with. Lots of different side choices as well. The barbecue burger has the cheddar cheese, bacon, and barbecue sauce. Oof. Another popular one is our all-time famous saloon burger, which has cheddar cheese, cheese curds, and our ranch mayo sauce.
All right.
And all the burgers too are fun because they come with our house-made onion straws.
Yeah.
So that kind of goes with each and every one of them. It's one of our things we do kind of with a lot of our dishes. It's kind of our staple there. So. And
that's a nice thing to add. You know, it's an option in a lot of restaurants. You guys just put them on there because it gives you a nice crunch. You get the flavor that goes along with the burgers. And you mentioned these are nice sized burgers. You look at them now, you can see, I hope you guys can see at home, these are thick patties on there. So buy one, get one. That might be lunch the next day for you because these are big burgers. I'm looking, see this one looks great. That's a Wisconsin burger for you right there. I know. You said you like that one, Shirley.
Yep.
What's this guy over here?
Well, that is our breakfast burger. We just came out with that not too many months back here. You get a egg cooked to temperature. You know, if you want it fried completely, you can get a little over easy if you so choose. It's got some ham, some bacon, 8-ounce patty of beef, of course the onion straws, and choice of your side.
Yeah. And you mentioned the choice of side. I want to make sure that you guys at home recognize the amount of different sides you guys can have. We're nice enough to bring along some samples here today, but how about you go through those and what can I get with my burger?
Sure. Starting with the sides, we have onion straws. If you even want that as a side, if the garnish isn't enough, if you want that as a side, we can do that.
All right.
We have wild rice, regular skin-on fries. We have garlic parmesan fries, which is sprinkled with parmesan and garlic. Zucchini fries, dipping vegetables, which are raw, with our bruschetta ranch sauce, and then also our sautéed veggies for a healthier choice.
And I remember you guys were telling me you've had a lot of luck with these zucchini fries, right?
Yes.
That's something I wouldn't think of. I'm always a go-to for the sweet potato fries, but I'm gonna have to try these next time I come out there. Those look and sound and they smell fantastic.
Yeah, and don't forget with your sweet potato fries, get a little side of honey with those. Boy, they're good.
Honey, I haven't tried that. I always go with ranch with those because it gives it a little different flavor. But honey, that's a great idea.
Give it a little shot.
Very sweet. Yep.
And then we also have a couple events coming up that I want to make sure we talk about while we have you guys here today.
We do.
One of the benefits, tell us a little bit about you're teaming up with a benefit and a ride coming up here.
We do. We do our typical Old Town Days, which is always the first weekend in October. This year, I'll just quickly talk about, we have a ride for hope, so to speak. There's a local family in town, dear friends of mine, Evan and Ashley Wilson, that has a young daughter that's, she's had some struggles as she's got going. So we're gonna do a little ride, gonna raise a little bit of money. We're gonna have a little fun with it, and as a small community, we like to look out for one another, and I think it means a lot to the family, and it certainly means a lot to us to be able to partake.
That's fantastic. So a great cause to go out there and try some food and be part of a fantastic event that they're going to have out there. That is Old Town Days coming up. And then something else, just to get back to the food, because that is a great event, so go out to that. But I want to make sure you touch on the desserts. You guys always have fantastic desserts and brought a couple with you today as well.
We did. As we've said, our desserts are homemade in-house. Over by you there, Ryan, we have our creme brulee. Encrusted with our caramelized sugar. Very sweet, very crunchy, very smooth, very good. And then we've also have chocolate cake. Can't beat it.
That's more than a typical piece of chocolate cake. That's a meal.
It is maybe for two.
Creme brulee looks good. I like creme brulee. And then also the drinks. We always talk about the drinks mostly because that's what Owen and I like to talk about.
Right.
We like our drinks. And what we started now is I'm learning how to become a bartender here on the show, and I'm eventually going to come out to 1855 and have some fun with those guys for a night.
Yeah,
Right.
we're gonna put you to work a little bit.
I'd love to do that. You guys all have to come out there and have the drinks that you're seeing me make on the show. But we have one here today. What are we making?
We are gonna make a strawberry rum basil.
Strawberry rum basil.
So we got some fresh strawberry in there. We're gonna put some basil in there, a little bit of sugar. And now I'm gonna pass it on over to you. So
All right.
We got your glass here. We got a little bit of Malibu Passion.
Malibu. And this will be a 4 count?
4 count, you bet.
1, 2, 3, 4, and a little extra because I said so.
Now the fun part, you're gonna muddle
muddle.
that. Yes, you're gonna
And
muddle
that's-
that down, get that strawberry,
So is there a technique with the muddling, or you just kind of want to make sure you mix everything up?
just kind of mix it all up, get it all incorporated together. You're doing a great job.
And that releases a lot of
You can smell,
Smell.
the oils and flavors. You bet you
everything
can.
kind of coming together.
Perfect. We're gonna add a little ice to that.
All right.
And then if you got that cup
Empty one?
right here,
This one?
perfect.
Sorry.
Now, those of you who watched us last time got to see Ryan do this.
Yeah. Drinking in a lot of bars. Never going to do this. And they got to have a smile on the face, Shirley said, and really have fun with it. And then you just pop it on the side.
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna tip it back over.
Tip it back.
We're gonna tip it back this way so we got a little bit of room to break that open.
Ah,
so we
I
got
gotcha.
it loose. We're gonna pour that back in. As you can see, the great job muddling. All that stuff is incorporated. Shirley's gonna hit with a little bit of lemonade now. And you have a perfect 1855 drink there or in your backyard or wherever you so choose to have it.
That's fantastic. As soon as we get off air, I'm going to keep this one over by me. But a lot of great events going on, and then also want to touch on, you guys got a couple bands coming out there for the days,
Old Town
correct?
Days, we
Old
do,
Town Days?
we do. Come on out, we've got 3 large tents, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We've got music all 3 days. starting with Angels and Outlaws Friday night. Saturday, we've got 5-minute rule,
5-minute
5-minute
rule.
rule
Yep.
with Bob Oley. And then Madison County Saturday night.
Okay.
So
you heard about a great cause. There's going to be fantastic music out there, and as always, really good food and drinks. So, guys, thank you so much for coming back today.
Thank
Always
you, sir.
fun.
Appreciate it.
1855 Saloon and Grill. Check them out, Owen and Shirley. We'll be back with more of the restaurant show in just a moment. Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. We are joined right now by our friends from Market Grill, and aside from telling you about some of the great food options that you have, we're also going to give you a way to save a little bit of money and enjoy some food.
Yes. We have the Fuel Savers every day. They run all week long. There's a breakfast and lunch one for 10 cents, and then we have the 25 cent that starts at 11 a.m. and it goes all night.
So how does that work? Is it a certain entree? If I come in for breakfast and pick, that Fuel Saver entree, then I get the 10 cents off a gallon of gas? Does it work that way?
It's 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons. So.
Oh, wow. So that's a really good deal. So you can have a great breakfast or a great lunch and then go fill your car up and save quite a bit of money.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good deal you guys have going on with that. So you're going to have to go check that out. And I also want to make sure you always prepare some amazing food. And we have some great colors here today. So the Thai chicken, correct?
Yep, we're going to be making a Thai chicken salad today. So what we're going to start out with is a little bit of chopped romaine lettuce. And then we've got a mixture of red and green cabbage with a little shredded carrot in there. And then we're going to toss it with a ginger sesame vinaigrette.
That'd be a nice little kind of sweet flavor with that almost.
Yep, a little bit of sweet, little nutty, I guess, from the sesame. Then we'll go ahead and put this in the bowl.
So this is something that someone could come in. It's a quick little lunch option, but you also have a lot of good things for you and a lot of taste as well.
Correct. All right, then we're going to garnish with a little more shredded carrot. We've got some snap peas for some crunch. Some red bell pepper. The salad has quite a few components, but that's what makes it such a great salad.
Sure.
We're going to top this with chicken, but you can also opt out for grilled shrimp or salmon if you want.
All three options sound really good to me.
And then to garnish, we're going to have some fried wontons on the top.
All right.
A little bit of crushed peanuts. And then to finish, a little bit of Thai peanut sauce. This is going to bring it all together. And that's your salad.
So everything works together in that. And that's the Thai chicken salad, correct?
That is correct.
So that's just one of the many options you can get for salads over there at Market Grill. And who knows, it could be one of your Fuel Saver menu options coming up too. Some of the other cool things they do that I want to make sure we point out is every day they have a special. So, certain days have certain specials, things like that. For example, Mexican Monday is a big one you've been doing. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have going on Mondays.
So Monday we've got $3 margaritas. It's mango, the regular lime, or you can get the strawberry. All day long, starting at 8 a.m., we start serving.
Okay, breakfast margaritas. I'm in with that. That sounds great. And along with that, you're mentioning you also started doing some specials with the food with tacos, nachos, or quesadillas. Those are just $5, right?
All $5. Pick one and you get them for $5.
Oh, wow.
So great lunch or dinner if you're looking for something lighter.
And then if we want to look ahead towards, Tuesdays, that could be a great family day at How Market Grill. That's Kids Eat Free on Tuesdays, right?
Yep, Kids Eat Free on Tuesdays. We do a little breakfast and cookie bar so they can get a little sundae going, and they've got all their toppings, so it's pretty neat.
And then Wednesday, that's one of my favorite days. I'm excited about it because something you guys are doing is a special you really don't see anywhere else on really good stuff. Half off sushi and half off all bottled wine.
Yep, all bottled wine. As long as you get an entree, we get you a bottle of wine for half off.
Jeez, that's a great deal. And then that half off sushi, that's really good sushi too. It's very fresh, good flavor to it, so you're not just getting, the stuff you're pulling out of the freezer. This is good, authentic sushi.
Yep, made to order, yep.
And then Thursday for the meat lovers, the carnivore night, I call it the steak and rib night. And that, with that, that's a good price too. What is that starting at for steak and rib night?
That starts at $10. You can choose either a steak or we do have a half slab of ribs for $10.
Yeah, you can't beat that deal. And then of course, Market Grill does a fantastic fish fry. If you haven't tried it, I strongly recommend that. Cod and walleye are two of the specials you guys are doing with on fish night, correct?
Yep. The cod is $10. That's 8 ounces of cod. Comes with choice of fries or potato pancakes. And then we also have a 10-ounce walleye, which is $15.
Okay, so not just the fish, but you get a full, Wisconsin fish fry meal if you come in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then Saturday, this is something you see around quite a bit, but you're not going to find it this good many other places. Saturday prime rib.
Prime rib, yep. Chef prepares the prime rib, slow cooks it overnight, and then we have 2 cuts. We have a 10-ounce, which is $12, and then we have a 12-ounce, which is $15, and that comes with choice of soup or salad. It comes with mashed potatoes and steamed broccoli.
And then the famous Sunday brunch. Anything you could think of, you guys have. You have a fantastic brunch. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we've got omelet station, eggs Benedict station. Chef smokes, in-house smokes his own salmon. He does his own shrimp. So we've got a beautiful shrimp cocktail. And of course, his handmade crab cakes are out of this world. So, and everything else you can imagine for breakfast is there. So.
It's nuts. You're not going to believe it unless you see it. It's kind of like the local Vegas buffet almost. You guys have so many different things going on there. And then if you're someone that's really busy, lives an active lifestyle, kind of like I do, and I know a lot of you guys do as well, half off apps and taps after 8 o'clock is the coolest special around.
Oh yeah, half off apps and taps.
And that's 8 o'clock after, correct?
After 8 p.m., yep.
Okay. And then also some great things. Growlers are available at Market Grill. Right now, $2 tap beers, and for the rest of the month, half off all burgers.
That's correct.
So a lot of great things going on over at Market Grill. Save money on gas, pick up your beer for Growlers, get half off sushi. Got to check out that Sunday buffet. And then, of course, for the rest of the month, we got half off burgers. They have some amazing burgers, so make sure you guys go check that out as well. And the Thai chicken salad, if you want to go on the lighter side. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Restaurant Show today. Encourage you guys to all stop out there and find out some of the great things Market Grill has to offer.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more of the Restaurant Show in just a moment. Thank all of you for tuning into the Restaurant Show this week. We also want to thank all of our restaurants for stopping by. Make sure you stay tuned to CW all week long to learn some of the best places to eat here in Madison and the surrounding areas. It's the Restaurant Show here on CW 57, so you can eat the best, forget the rest.